Good afternoon. This is Brian Split with Allendale on Wednesday, February 23rd, 2011 with your closing commentary. We did have the grain markets recover today after some sharply lower trade overnight, a little bit of follow-through from the limit down settlements yesterday. And all in all, it was a good close. We had the March corn close 11 3/4 cents higher at 691.5. And new crop was up 9 1/4 at 591 3/4. So taking back about a third of the drop from yesterday. Old crop beans up 22 cents today at 13.20 in March. New crop up 21.5 today at 12.95 3/4. Again, almost taken back about a third of yesterday's drop in future values. The wheat was the sluggish grain today. Old crop Chicago March only up 3/4 of a penny at 7.63. Although that was about 40 cents off of the overnight low. New crop Chicago wheat up 4 3/4 today at 8.31 1/4. And just wanted to point out a couple technical points here. The old crop corn did test very good support down in that 655 area. Had a lot of my own personal patient buyers looking for 662 to 67 as an area that they wanted to step in and secure more of their needs. And those areas were met overnight, and the market did come in here at about 667 on the open this morning and bought aggressively from that point. Also, new crop looks like it tested the November highs and held at those levels. So again, we had the November peak, had a sharp drop after that November crop report, and the market was buying new crop corn about a penny or so off of those November highs. As far as the new crop soybeans, we did test the low end of the shelf that we had built basically from late December to early January. Good support there, and that also is in conjunction with, again, the November highs on the new crop beans. Poked through it a little bit and did see good buying support and a good rally off of those levels. Old crop beans, the May contract, ended up overnight making a low right at the uptrend from the June low. So that is the uptrend of the market, and old crop beans went down, tested it, and rallied sharply off of that. And you've got new crop July Chicago wheat did the same exact thing, sharply lower overnight, tested the uptrend from the June lows and rallied off of those levels. So we did have just about all of these grains reset to some very significant support, held that support, and with the funds absent today and not selling, these markets were able to go up. And it would be my contention that this market really had a lot of liquidation yesterday. Because of what we're seeing here in the Middle East, and for a short period of time, we would like to think that the energy markets were a lot more potential for profit here in the short period of time. So may have had a lot of the funds and the trade getting out of grains, booking some very nice profits in these markets, turning around, putting that money into the energy market, seeing some nice gains. And crude oil actually testing about $100 a barrel with highs in the April contract of 99.95. So if you're moving money around like that just for a short-term play, taking good profits out of the grains, throwing money in energies, looking for a run to 100 worked very well. Don't think that this rally in the grains is over is my belief. Still, we've got a lot of things to go through here with the acreage battles here. We've got to raise the crop. We've got to get the acres. We've got to get a good yield here just to keep the supplies at a tolerable level. So, we'll want to see if this market can maintain some of the strength here and follow through on today's gains and get back over some resistance that we built on the way back down. But moving to some of the other markets, it looks like the meats, we did have the hogs down somewhat sharply today. April down $1.30 at 90.97, and May down 97 at 99.07. Looks like there was some fun selling, especially early on in the day, made the lows early, and we broke through some technical support, so that undoubtedly did run some stops. The spin there is that the energy market going up is going to have less money in the pocket of the consumer to buy meat. So that's the spin that they're putting on it. Although we did have cutout up 101 today at 91.78. Just to put that in a reference, that's the highest level since September, and the record was 96.74 in August of 2010. So just to give you a gauge of where we're at there. On the cattle market, we did have the Feb up 22 at 110.32. April was up 32 at 113.97. Those markets were down early in the day, probably seeing a little bit of spillover from the hogs early, and with the same spin. Again, energy going up means less money in the consumer pocket to buy meat. But as far as cash, don't have any cash trading today, but looks like 108 is the bid, 112 is the ask. And last week's trade at 110, near a record, 111.25 in 2003 was achieved on a small number of some heifers back there. So we're approaching some of the record highs here for cash cattle trade as well. As far as outside markets, the stock market is weak today. I got the Dow futures down about 65 points, S&P down about 4.5, NASDAQ down 11. Dollar index down 39 right now, and it looks like there's a head and shoulder top in place here, and that projects down to 76 on the March contract here. So take a look at that. We've got a pretty clear looking head and shoulder formation, and it looks like today was the day that we took out the neckline. So a retest of that neckline may be a decent selling opportunity there, so keep an eye on that market. Crude oil up $2.68 at settlement today at 98.10 in the April contract, which is now the front month. Again, we did have a high of 99.95, and we may have potentially seen a test $100, maybe some money coming back out of the crude oil after getting near $100, and a very strong close in the grains might suggest that some of that money that left the market yesterday to go into energies may have come back out once crude got near 100 and went back into the grains. So that's just a little what my brain's thinking. Could be right, could be wrong, who knows. Gold up about $12.90 today, and silver up 43 cents. So the metal market's still looking firm here. But that's your recap for the trade today. If you have any questions, please give us a call at 1-800-2-MARKET. That's 1-800-262-7538. Feel free to check our research out at allendale-inc.com. And good luck trading to you the rest of the week. Thank you.